Good afternoon, Kevin Martin here, the UT admissions guy. In the last installment, we talked about the importance of choosing your first choice major, and I addressed the question, does your second choice major really make a difference? And the short answer is no, your second choice major doesn't make that much of a difference. I concluded the episode asking the question, well, if your first choice major is really important, then how should I craft my essays? And I especially emphasized the importance of Essay C, and now I'm going to go into details as to why your essays are so important. At a place like UT, especially for really competitive majors like business and engineering, UT receives a lot of academically qualified applicants. Students who have really great class ranks, really great test scores, and who also come from competitive high schools. So that means the essays are particularly important. Students used to ask me, hey, Mr. Martin, do you really read the essays? And yeah, we really read the essays. Last year, UT received approximately 43,000 applications. Every student is required to submit at least 2 essays. So that means something like at least 85,000 essays were read last year alone. UT is also expecting record numbers of applications this year. And so that means the essays are particularly important in the application process. So which essay should you focus on? Essay A, Essay B, Essay C? Essay A asks you to talk about a time when you've worked with a diverse group. Essay B asks you to talk about a time you overcame an obstacle. And Essay C is your opportunity to tell UT why you'd be a great fit for your program and also for the university. The best essays I used to read would be ones that would tell a compelling story. You would be surprised, or maybe not, but 90% of the applications I used to read for UT had essays that were really, really boring. So the first piece of advice is be interesting. The best way to be interesting is tell a good story. My second piece of advice is back up the things you say with evidence. If you say you like computer science, then talk about a time you learned a new computer language on your own, or about a project you had in your AP computer science class. The third essay tip I would give is make it concise. Oftentimes students will write 800, 900 words, and they don't really say anything. So with every sentence you write, ask yourself, is this telling an interesting story? Is it supporting some interesting quality about who I am? And is it providing evidence to back up the points that I'm writing down?